Hey everyone, it's Facebook question of the week time, and as you can see, I am lazy today. I'm half curly, half wavy. My hair has a natural wave in it, but it's not naturally curly, so I try to force it, but that's called laziness right there. Facebook question of the week comes from Elizabeth Shelby. Let me read it to you. Hey Jenny, I have a question for your weekly Spin Sucks video post. How do you, Jenny, or any of your staff manage the amount of time you spend reading new blog posts, catching up on Twitter feeds, reading news stories, etc.? As a student, it's hard for me to find time to be both productive and good at my work and be aware of what's happening in the blogosphere each day. I'm sure the same goes for you as a PR professional with your own clients whose needs must be met each day. Any tips? Well, some days I'm better at it than others, and the last couple of weeks have been really bad at it. Typically what I like to do is, first thing in the morning I do the blog post, and then I do the guest blog post, and then I read the previous day's blogs in my RSS feed, so I'll actually scan through to see if there's anything that I really need to miss. And of course I have some not to be missed bloggers, like Mark Schaefer, Danny Brown, Ingrid Abood, Nitty Gritty, Troy Klaus. Who else do I read every day? Conversation Agent. So there's probably about 10 that I don't miss every day that I absolutely have to read, and then the others I'll scan through and see if it's something that I really either want to read, tweet, or comment on. So I limit myself to just an hour, and an hour is a long time, but I subscribe to a lot of stuff. So between the blog, writing the blog posts, and scheduling my tweets on the blog posts, yes, I do schedule my tweets, sorry to disappoint you, and reading, I probably spend about 2 hours every morning doing it, but it's before I go to work. So it's some days it works better than others. Some days I don't want to get out of bed, like today, hence curly hair. So you kind of have to find something that works for you, and you have to figure out that you have to be okay with just hitting mark all is read and being one day or 1 week where you're just like, I didn't get to it this week. So between that and the Twitter feed, of course, I use my Twitter feed for all sorts of news stories. People send me stuff, and I catch stuff in the feed. But I only check Twitter 3 times a day. You know, usually first thing when I get to the office around noon, or when I have a break in meetings, and at the end of the day. So it's not like I'm on Twitter all day either. And when I am on Twitter, I'm spending time having conversations and engaging with my friends and with our clients and with prospects. So that's how I do it. It may work for you, it may not. You kind of just have to figure out what works and what doesn't, and test a couple of things out. And like I said, don't feel guilty if you have to hit mark all is read 1 day or 1 week. So I hope that helps. If you have a question for us, go to facebook.com/ArmandDietrich. Leave it on the wall there, and I'll get to it in a coming week. See you guys soon.